halls. We've been having outbursts. I want us to remember what I talked about at the first of this meeting about loving each other and caring about each other and acting civil. If you choose to act uncivil and unpolite, okay, you can ask your question as long as you're civil. If it becomes unpolite and uncivil, and I'm not going to get sucked into that. The other town halls, people have been trying to come in and suck me into strife. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be at peace with you, and I want you to feel loved. Yes, sir, you get first. You get 1 minute.
All right, so I'm going to qualify myself here. I've managed big business, been in upper echelon tax brackets, master's degree in logistics, transportation management, Purple Heart veteran, U.S. military.
Thank you for your service. Wow.
Your math isn't math.
Nope.
To me.
Nope.
So, my question to you here is, I've got a project that I'm trying to do to renovate my mother-in-law's house. These tariffs for lumber, building materials, they're gonna cost me an additional $15,000. And you guys in Congress have the opportunity to cut these tariffs out. All you gotta do is say, stop, this isn't legal, and you're not doing it. So why don't you stand up for everybody here?
Sir, I want you to just bring your tone down.
I'm not-
Bring your tone down. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going
If
to.
I was yelling, you would know.
Keep your tone down. Let's just.
I want everybody here to hear what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead. Go ahead.
Why don't you do your job and represent us the way that you need to be representing us? I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I'm just a constituent that's gonna vote you out if you don't.
Okay. All right. So I appreciate your perspective and your opinion. Okay. Since from late 1800s until 1913, we had 38% dutiable imports, cost on imports coming in this country. From the late 1800s until 1913, we were growing our economy at 4% gross national product. We're growing at 2.5% right now. The very first bill that George Washington signed into a law was a 5% tariff charge on everything coming in this country.
That's
tariffs,
fine.
Tariffs are a part of this country. The moment that they stopped being a part of this country was in 1913. We replaced tariffs with the income tax. Okay? And what you will see is we have been hollowing out our manufacturing base. Now, I am looking for, and there's somebody in this room that knows this, to find opportunities and exclusions and opportunities where there are real issues to adjust this. Because according to Article 1, Section 8, the tariffs fall under Congress's authority. Long before I got into the United States Congress, that authority was handed for lateral conversation between the president. So at any time Congress can exert more influence, you are right constitutionally. One of the things that President Trump has utilized and shown this country is he is utilizing the ability to make tariff adjustments to drive countries at war to peace. He has shown that he's done that in recent history where there have been conflicts, and because of his ability to make quick adjustments, not waiting on an act of Congress that can take years, he's been able to broker peace in different countries because you can sometimes advocate liberty more by commerce than you can by force. And so what I would tell you is I am open and nimble because of what you said about Congress's authority. But right now, given what I cited, the facts on the tariffs, that the adjustment has only been 2.7%. We're almost right at what is optimal for inflation. Again, there are different caveats. There are different groups that will have some different elements. And I'm trying to work to find with the White House solutions on those. But for the long-term health of this country, financially, there was a time where we had tariffs and we were growing like gangbusters. And we had a standard of living that was able to afford things, and tariffs were a part of that. So, all right, next question. Yes, ma'am.
Probably were too much. And it caused
Didn't even
depression.
answer.
Didn't answer.
Didn't answer.
You began this meeting with a